New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio giving the go-ahead for Black Lives Matter protesters to continue marching.
This is a historic moment of change. We have to respect that, but also say to people, the kinds of gatherings we're used to, we just can't have that while we're focusing on health right now.
Cities across the United States remain in a state of high tension tonight as the country braces itself for another wave of protests over the death of George Floyd.
Direct contact with each other, and I feel sad for them, these demonstrators, because they could take something home to their children, which is would be irresponsible.
And because of thousands, millions of people around the world who came out for justice.
Should we limit the protesting?
I'm not sure what you mean. How do we say limit the protesting?
It is not enough to say to protesters, go home and follow the rules.
It's still happening in major cities across the United States.
They're not going to let up, and they should not.
I stand with the protesters.
Should government limit the protesting?
I don't think that's relevant to...
Well, you just said if it increases the spread of the virus.
On his COVID spreader tour, he's going around spreading COVID. He cares more about having big crowds than he does about keeping people safe.
When I saw the mobilization, primarily led by young people over the last year, it gave me hope.
If you are involved in this protest, we will actively look to identify you and follow up with financial sanctions and criminal charges.
Well, I'm not in a position to determine what the government can do in a forceful way.
I recommended to the president that we shut the country down.
Was arrested over a Facebook post wanting to organise a peaceful and socially distant protest.
We said we'd be coming out and we'd be holding people to account, and that's exactly what we've done. Victoria Police understands and acknowledges the anger and frustration people feel about events taking place overseas, and we're very keen to support community here in giving voice to their concerns and their protests.
And that's when I knew these people are a bunch of frauds.